Jinger Duggar memoir mistaken for 50 Shades freed online. Fans react to bizarre mix-up. Counting on alum Jinger Duggar, widely regarded as one of the most outspoken and independent of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's daughters, is continuing to make a name for herself in the world of publishing. Over the years, the sixth Duggar child has authored several books, including titles for children and a deeply personal memoir exploring her spiritual journey away from the strict teachings of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP. Her memoir, Becoming Free Indeed, My Story of Disentangling Faith from Fear, released in January 2023, quickly became a New York Times bestseller. The book documents Jinger's path toward religious freedom, explaining how she learned to rely on scripture alone rather than the restrictive doctrines she was raised under. It also shares the impact her husband, Jeremy Rollo, had in encouraging her to pursue truth and question long-held beliefs. Notably, Jinger manages to tell her story in a way that avoids directly attacking her parents. Instead, she offers an honest account of her personal struggles while maintaining a respectful tone toward Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. This careful approach has allowed her to remain on relatively good terms with her family despite the controversial nature of her revelations. However, a recent online mix-up left fans both baffled and amused. An unexpected twist on a religious memoir. On a Reddit thread dedicated to Duggar discussions, a fan shared their surprise after searching for Becoming Free Indeed on an online store. Instead of seeing the expected cover image of Jinger's memoir, they were shocked to find it replaced with the cover of 50 Shades Freed, the erotic novel by E.L. James and the third installment in the 50 Shades series. Naturally, the confusion caused quite a stir among fellow users. Reactions ranged from disbelief to laughter, with many speculating that the error could be a digital glitch, a metadata mistake, or a bizarre coincidence stemming from an algorithm hiccup. Regardless of the reason, fans couldn't ignore the dramatic contrast between the two books, one centered on spiritual liberation and the other on sensual fiction. It's wild seeing Becoming Free Indeed associated with 50 Shades Freed. One commenter noted, "You couldn't pick two more different books." Another joked, "I guess someone's idea of freedom took a very different direction." While it's unclear how long the mistaken listing was visible, the error highlights just how unpredictable digital marketplaces can be, and how easily even best-selling titles can fall victim to unexpected crossover moments. Jinger's journey continues with new book announcement. Despite the mix-up, Jinger isn't letting online mishaps slow her down. She recently announced her next book, People Pleaser, Breaking Free from the Burden of Imaginary Expectations, set for release on January 14, 2025. The forthcoming memoir will dig even deeper into Jinger's upbringing, exploring her transition from a rule-following daughter to a woman in search of personal and spiritual authenticity. In this new work, she focuses on her tendency to seek approval and how breaking free from that mindset has brought her peace. The book will cover her childhood, time on reality TV, and her early adult years, likely offering even more insight into life behind the scenes of the Duggar household. Fans of Counting On and followers of Jinger's journey are eagerly anticipating this new release, as it promises to shed further light on the psychological toll of growing up in a performance-based environment. And if her first memoir is any indication, People Pleaser will likely balance honesty with grace. Jinger carves her own path. Jinger Duggar's evolution from reality TV daughter to independent author has captured the attention of many. Through her writing, she's carefully peeling back the curtain on the Duggar family legacy, while still remaining committed to her Christian faith and values. By choosing to focus on personal growth and biblical truth, rather than turning her story into a family takedown, Jinger has managed to strike a chord with readers who admire her courage and restraint. Her willingness to share her struggles while navigating the complex world of religious deconstruction continues to resonate with those on similar paths. And though the temporary mix-up with 50 Shades Freed added an unexpected twist to her publishing story, it's clear that Jinger is in control of her own narrative, one thoughtful, faith-driven book at a time. Stay tuned to TV Show's Ace for more updates on Jinger Duggar and the rest of the Duggar family.